T&E Magazine presents Exum Music with your host, Lawon Exum. Produced by the Music Messenger Productions. Our show features artists, musicians, composers, producers, audio engineers, educators, and everything music. We cover in-depth interviews with a fresh perspective from up-and-coming to established minorities in the industry. Please visit tnemagazine.com to subscribe. Enter promo code EXUMMUSIC to receive 30% off your subscription. Enjoy the show!
Hey everybody, I'm Jeremy Erwin, creator and producer of The Soul Spot. We hope to see you March 7th at the Sayers Club in Hollywood. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale right now at soulspotla.com. You want to be in the building. You want to see your favorite singers and the best band in Hollywood give you the best show in Hollywood. Hope to see you there.
Jeremy Erwin, producer of The Soul Spot LA, is going to give you a chance to win 2 tickets to their next show, so stay tuned.
You are listening to Exum Music with your host, Lawon Exum. Subscribers, please don't forget to use my promo code Exum Music, where you'll get 30% off your subscription, where everything is music. On this episode of Exum Music with your host, Lawon Exum, I had the pleasure of speaking with Jeremy Erwin, the creator and founder of Soul Spot LA. We discussed the journey of Soul Spot of LA and also how it is becoming a platform for emerging and established artists in the music industry in LA. We are sitting here live with my friend Jeremy. I have to admit, first of all, I have been in LA for 10 years, and the first time that I heard about Soul Spot LA was probably about 2 weeks ago. Can you please tell my audience of how did Soul Spot LA become and how did you originate that?
Well, Soul Spot is, obviously it's my baby. It was born and created by me and my brother, Ombrey DeGrate. About 5 years ago, really. We used to be a singing group, and we would travel around the city singing at different places. And we wanted something a little different. So we started a smaller show called J. Erwin Presents, and it was more so kind of cabaret style. It had singers, dancers, actors, and poets. And that kind of served its purpose, and then we wanted it to grow. And we saw a show called The Floor, which was produced by Sasha and Carolina of The Floor Productions. And it was at King in Hollywood, and we went into this space. We were invited to come, and one of the musicians that we were working with, you have to come to this place, it's great. And we went in and we were just like, wow, this is so different. This is a different type of environment, different type of show, and it's in Hollywood. It's been going on for 6 years. What are they doing that we don't know about? Because, you know, not a lot of shows last in Hollywood. So we struck it good with those producers. We became really good friends with them, and they kind of inspired us to create something similar to that, but for singers. And so that was what the Soul Spot was. So we wanted a space where it kind of be a vibey space where it's organic energy. We started with 2 bands on 2 different stages, and that was kind of the concept that we worked with for the first few months. And then we kind of transitioned to where we are now based on venues that we had to use. So we kind of had to lose a 2-band, 2 stages situation because not a lot of spaces were conducive to that. So now we are just promoting the best singers in Hollywood with the best band and like celebrity background singers that you know from, like if it's Erykah Badu's background singer or Nicki Minaj's background singer, whoever it is, they can sing they can sing. I don't know who's watching this, but anyway, so we want to promote those people who are extremely talented, who just may not have that platform yet, and the solo platform, and we want to provide that here in Hollywood, and want to just be the biggest soul R&B show in Hollywood.
Well, I have to say, I was impressed.
Thank you.
I liked the vibe, and I liked the fact that it was very inviting to anyone that could just come and visit and be like, can I perform or can I get on the stage? Mm-hmm. And let me ask, I know along the way it was some kind of setbacks probably on.
Oh yes.
Probably getting the Soul Spot. Can you tell me about some of that experience?
Interesting that you asked that. Our first show, the reason that we actually were able to start the Soul Spot and produce it after like 4 years of it just being an idea was because of a person in Dallas who was kind of associated with some of my friends, heard about my vision for it and wanted to invest into the show and into what I was doing. And that was what actually launched us to say, okay, well, we have money now. We can make this show happen. So we produced the show. We did the show. It was great. And the person who invested in the show decided he no longer wanted to invest because of some personal issues he thought was happening. And the next show, he didn't show up for the show. And so if he didn't show up, because he was in Dallas, so he would have to fly here. So he didn't show up for the show. And the money didn't show up for the show. Okay. Oh, God. So I'm like, okay, we don't have any money for the show. And from then on, it all had to come out of my pocket. And of course, it just became something that at the time I was able to afford. But as you continue to lose, and then you gain a little bit, and then you break even, but then you lose again, it just became more of a financial burden than it was, kind of something that helped me. So we tried new venues because the venue that we started the show in closed down. Oh. 7 months into us doing our show, they were like, well, we're going to be closing down in 30 days. So we're like, oh, Lord, this whole show was created in this space. So what are we going to do? And so then we had to go and try to find new venues, and those situations led to even more money lost because new partnerships are not always the best. So we lost a lot of money. And so I went down and went kind of dark for a while just to kind of regroup and kind of reassess what I should do and how we should actually come back stronger without losing money. And so now we're back at Sayers. Okay. After all this time. We tried a few shows. We did a show last year at Project Club for the BET weekend that was really good. Okay. But, working with different venues and different people, it's just not always great. And people don't know how to do business all the time.
Correct.
So you got to just be careful.
It seems to me that you have a good inspirational, deep thing for someone to try to pursue their dreams. Yeah. What would you tell someone who was trying to, even perform for Soul Spot LA, or just keep on going, even though despite, like you said, the losses that you gained from it, and from just keep on persevering?
Right. Well, in addition to producing the Soul Spot, I'm also an actor and I sing as well. So I kind of have that push of an individual artistry, but also a creative to create the space of the Soul Spot. So I'm dealing with challenges on both sides. Right. Challenges as a Soul Spot, trying to be as a company, as a brand, be solidified in this city and be respected and be, treated as such and excel, but also as an actor and singer, I want to book roles. I want to get paid to sing and stuff like that. I don't sing as an artist. There's a difference. I want to be clear. An artist is your Duran Bernard, is someone who creates an entire artistry based on his gift. I just want to sing for a check, okay? A lot of people as an artist will sing for free and sing to get their name and their brand out there, and that's kind of the difference between an artist and a singer to me. Anyway, I have been doing it for a while. I started school here in 2007 to be in acting school. So I've kind of had those challenges of not getting roles, or not getting agents, or agents not working for you. But I've learned it's about timing, and it's about surrendering to the universe and just kind of going with the flow of life instead of trying to make your own path. Because the moment that we get so set in, okay, I'm about to be 30, or I'm 25, or I'm this, or I'm that, and I haven't made it, that's not your journey. That's not your story. Your story is I had to be homeless, or I had to be setback, or my family had to crumble in the midst of me trying to get to where I wanted to be, and it set me back a couple of years because I was emotionally down and depressed. That can be your story, and that helps someone else. When someone comes to you with some similar stories, you can relate to that. You can be like, you know what? I was in the same place. I was down. I was crying all the time. I didn't do any work. I didn't have any ambition, but I meditated. Or, I just allow myself to be still and be hurt and be sad, and then allow myself to get through it, and then I was able to use that energy to push me forward. That's kind of my story.
I was going to say, I was just going to ask, is that your story?
That is a little bit of my story. I'm the last 2 months has been me coming out of my depression. And depression for artists and creatives, depression happens like every other day if you're not careful. You know what I mean? It can creep up on you with just rejection, or not getting where you want to be in the time that you set for yourself, or things just not looking like you're supposed to do them. Like, some people feel like, am I even supposed to be in this space, because things aren't lining up. But if you know that is your purpose, that's your vision, that's what God told you was going to happen, you have to just believe that it's going to happen when it's going to happen. and all of your issues will have to happen too. You know, you're gonna have to be depressed. You're gonna have to cry, or you may not. You may just go right on up real quick. But then when you're up there, you'll have those issues to deal with. It just, you know, everybody's story is different.
So where do you see Soul Spot LA in 5 years?
The Soul Spot in 5 years. Well, one, we are producing a festival this summer, hopefully at Universal City Walk, in partnership with Black AIDS Institute. So that's coming. That's kind of the biggest thing. And so hopefully we'll be having a yearly festival in addition to our monthly show. We are also going into production in probably a month or so on a TV series documenting some of the singers and artists that we have, not just on our show, but stylists, actors, choreographers, but branching out a little bit beyond the live performance aspect and trying to get the stories of creatives and of artists that are in Hollywood who are making it similar to myself in the style of Oprah's Masterclass, you know, but for the independent artists, not the I've made it, here's my story.
Exactly.
This would be I am on the journey to where I'm wanting to be, and this is my story, and this is where I am so far. So that's one of the things that are hopefully going into production in the spring, which will hopefully be out in the fall as, you know, a first run of it, see how it goes. But in 5 years, the Soul Spot will be most likely in multiple cities. We'll have a festival yearly, whether that's at Universal or if that's wherever, you know, the universe takes us. 5 years, TV will be on TV. We'll have a show.
Okay.
It'll be probably on OWN, and we'll be maybe on cruise ships as well.
I like
and
that.
then hotels around the country. So,
I like that.
yeah.
I have to say, like when I went there, I felt inspired.
Oh, I'm sorry. And tours. Soul Spot will be doing tours as well. Okay.
Okay.
And albums with the artists. We're doing it all. It's going to be a whole situation.
You have to, because I have to say, you guys, if you want to see talent, true talent, I was mesmerized. I was really from the time I walked in, it maybe might have been the venue, but from the time I was doing it on the red carpet, I was inspired. There was so much talent in that room, and from the band to the singers that was leaving their voices on that floor. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm serious.
That's the blessing that we have. I'm blessed to know a lot of amazing singers. Not just, you know, and I think every singer has their own level of amazingness.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that I've been placed in these people's lives for this specific reason.
have.
Like, I'm blessed to know people like Duran Bernard. I mean, me and Duran met on New Year's Eve at a club.
Okay.
And I didn't even know that he was who he was until I was producing the first Soul Spot, and I went to look him up to put together his like highlight reel for a promo, and I saw a video and I was like, oh my God, this is you. I listened to this a year ago. I was like a fan of yours a year ago and didn't know it. And I'm just blessed to know those people. I went to a performing arts college, so I have a lot of those people, and the circle gets smaller and smaller. So you meet all of these people. So we're blessed to have that many amazing singers, and the band just kind of goes with it. Everyone just loves to be in that space with each other.
And I'm telling you, it's a great space. I mean, I have to say, like you said, I mean, I've been to a lot of Hollywood lounges. There's nothing like it.
Oh.
I mean, I come from the East Coast, and when I tell you, it's like hard to get into some lounges, and when you do get in lounges, you feel kind of uptight because you're like, oh, these people are like, you know, you feel kind of uppity. You like, you can't talk to them, approach them. I'm serious. It was such a laid back. I was like you said, I was running into people that I didn't even know was even out here. And I was like, wait a minute, you live out here? And it's like, yeah, I come here and I do. I was like, what? But my point is that it is a very inviting spot to go to.
Well, I'm a Southern guy, so you know my Southern hospitality, I think, is just kind of overwhelming, and it kind of just oozes out through the people who work with us and the musicians. It is a big family. We want to make it feel like you're coming with a big family in an intimate environment, but we're giving you a Hollywood production.
Oh yeah, I mean a total Hollywood production. I mean, it is Hollywood's best kept secret, if you ask me.
He said it.
I said it. I'm saying it on T&E Magazine. It is Hollywood's best kept secret.
Yeah.
So can you tell my audience, like, where can they, you know, get you on social media platforms? Or?
So yeah, follow us all over social media with Soul Spot LA. Website is soulspotla.com, and if you would like to submit to be a singer on Soulspot, it's soulspotla@gmail.com. Everything is Soulspot LA. It's very simple. You can follow us on YouTube too. Our YouTube is not really what it used to be, but
Right, man.
follow us on there too. We'll post some things that you may not see on our Instagram. Okay. Maybe like full-length videos of people's performances, because Instagram is more for our highlights and stuff like that. So maybe YouTube will give you a little bit more in-depth from our shows.
I'm in debt. I'm invested. I'm serious. I will give y'all, I'm telling you, I am invested in the Soul Spot LA. Go to this next Soul Spot LA where you can just get to your soul. Your soul will be searched if you come to Soul Spot LA.
And the next show is on March 7th. I don't know when this is airing, but March 7th. It's the Wednesday night. Give us one chance to make your Wednesday really great. I know Wednesday is middle of the week, but come on out and we'll give you something to make it worth your while.
I thank you.
Music makes me happy.
I know.
All right.
And music will make you happy when you go to Soul Spot.
Music Happiness is something you can follow on Instagram as well. We support Music Happiness. It's a nonprofit that supports people using their artistry and their platform for change. So look up Music Happiness. Music makes me happy. Get you one of these shirts too. They're really great.
Thank you.
And now, Jeremy's going to tell you how you can win 2 free tickets to the Soul Spot LA.
When you subscribe to T&E Magazine, you can enter to win 2 free tickets to the Soul Spot. And even if you don't win, I'll give you 20% off at our website, soulspotla.com. Just use T&E Mag as your promo code. See you there, hopefully.
Give it up, give us some energy right now. Give it up for Isaac Dorn. How are y'all doing tonight?
Spot since it first started. And Jeremy, I love you, brother. You're a friend of mine. Listen. Give it up. Hold on. Give it up one more time for Cameron Wright. We speak your name, brother. We speak your name. Y'all made me a really happy man tonight. All these beautiful people in here. Y'all bought your tickets. You paid money to come and see this show and support us, and I have to thank you. In this room tonight is a man who started a great movement this month called Power 28. It was produced by Motivation from Black People. Follow Motivation from Black People on Instagram. Power 28 is an amazing group of people who are making history today. Young Black creators and leaders making history today. Go look it up on Blavity, Motivation from Black People. Look up Power 28. Justin Williams is in the house. Another Power 28 member, Malcolm, is in the house. We have an amazing list of amazing people tonight who are singers, activists, actors, producers, writers. Make some connections tonight with as many people as you can. This is a space to do it. Everybody who can support one another is in this room. We gotta support each other and move forward. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Right now, March 7th. Mark it down right now on your calendars. Buy your tickets tomorrow in advance if you want. They'll be half price. Thank you so much for coming out. I want to thank this band from my right over here. We got a mound on percussion. We got Yuki right here on guitar. Daniel Watson over here on drums. We got Yuki Lin right here on his bass. Hey! Yeah. We got Cliff Williams right here on keys and our MP for tonight. He made all this magic happen along with these amazing musicians. And our background singers, Jay Ronnell, Jennifer Chris, and the amazing Portia LeHay. I want to thank the Sayers Club. I want to thank Paulo for helping us out to get to here tonight. It's been 2 years trying to get in this venue. We finally here, and y'all packed it out. Y'all made our first night here mean something. So thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause.
We are on the red carpet with Jeremy at the Soul Spot in LA with T&E Magazine, Exum Music. Jeremy, tell me a little bit about Soul Spot.
Oh, the Soul Spot is one of the biggest soul R&B nights here in Hollywood. We started out having 2 live bands on 2 different stages. We've had to change it up per venue that we've gone to, but we've been going strong since July of 2015. Now we kind of just feature celebrity background singers, Grammy-nominated artists, you know, and just the hottest singers in LA. Really, honestly, the hottest singers in LA.
Okay. Now, what made you start doing Spotlight now?
Well, me and my brother Ombrey, who just happens to be walking through here, me and my brother Ombrey, we used to sing together in a group. And we would go to all the shows around town, and we figured we got to do something to change the landscape a little bit. So we decided we could do a show with 2 bands on 2 stages, and that's what we started out doing. Me and this guy at the dining room table, we made up the concept for the Soul Spot. This is my brother, Ombrey DeGrate. My brother!
How you doing, Ombrey? This is Lawon from T&E Magazine.
All right, how y'all doing today?
We're good. I am. I'm just, trying to spread the love because you know what? We need that.
Hey,
World needs love, man. More.
Peace now.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you, brother. Continue on. I just wanted to take you for a minute. That's my brother. All right. And that's how the Soul Spot started.
Okay. So what do you expect? How can we'll be doing this every month or
So today is our first day at the Sayers Club.
Okay.
And our next show here will be on March 7th. And hopefully we will be going monthly every 3rd Wednesday after March 7th. We'll do every 3rd Wednesday right here at the Sayers Club. And if it's not every 3rd Wednesday, just follow us on Instagram at SoulSpotLA and we can keep you abreast, or join our mailing list on SoulSpotLA.com to stay abreast on all of our dates and if we move venues. But every month, that's what we're going to try to do.
Well, Jeremy, I want to thank you because you know what? Like I said, we need this in LA. For you inspiring all the musicians and the artists, and I want you to keep doing it. I want you to make sure that I'm here every time that
you got to join the mailing list so you can be here. And we'll let you know when we're going to be here. If you're going to be here, then that's good. Now in the summer, we are trying to plan a festival at City Walk. So just follow us, join our mailing list, follow us on Instagram. We're doing a summer series that we want to do, a rooftop series, downtown area called Views and Vibes. It's going to be amazing. Stick with us, follow us to know what we're doing. It's going to be some amazing stuff this year.
Well, Jeremy, this is it right here.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Thank you to T&E Magazine.
We are here live on the red carpet at the Soul Spot in LA with my boy, Ombrey. Ombrey, what did you perform tonight?
I performed Back to Black by Amy Winehouse and My Superstar by PJ Morton.
Now, is this your first time being here at the Soul Spot?
No, I actually co-created the Soul Spot with Jeremy Erwin, so I actually performed at the first Soul Spot ever at King King.
What made you all do this? What made you all create this platform for artists today in Hollywood?
Jeremy and I basically had a little group together. Actually, Jordan, who performed tonight too, Jordan Michael, he was in it as well. And we just found it hard to find gigs, you know what I'm saying? We were different, we had a different sound, kind of like an R&B sound, and like the new music age is kind of really growing into this electronic type thing, so we kind of had to basically make our own lane. And so we wanted to create a space where people who enjoyed soul music and who loved it could have a place to enjoy it, you know what I mean? In along with the other stuff, along with the other musics and the Drakes and the Kendricks and all that type of stuff. I mean, that definitely have a place, and there's gorgeous music that make beautiful orchestrated music and tracks, but we still want to have soul music in the conversation.
So you trying to bring R&B back?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere?
Yeah, it's here to stay. Yeah.
So how can one find your artistry and your music online or on a social media platform?
Yeah, Ombrey DeGrate, YouTube, OMBREYDEGRATE, and then of course Instagram, Ombrey DeGrate. I posted some stuff on there, SoundCloud. So I got some other stuff popping, coming up in the tunnels. Yeah.
So can anyone in the LA area come to Soul Spot and perform, or?
Absolutely. You can go to Soul Spot LA and email us. If you are a singer and you do soul music or any type of music, we're able to, we make it open, and sometimes we're able to orchestrate things in a soulful way that have the soulful experiences, and people who know how to play music that do it in a soulful way or have soulful references. So they can change a song, like an Amy Winehouse song that I did tonight, kind of make it soulful and nice like that. So anybody can come out, soulspotla.com, and you know what I'm saying, check us out.
Make it their own, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give us a shout out, man, because you know what? We support you. And we thank you. Thank you so much for giving.
Did you enjoy the show tonight?
Oh, yeah, so far so good. Come on now. I'm an R&B person. So,
You're an R&B person?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? Shout out to T&E Magazine, man.
We're on the red carpet at the Soul Spot in LA with this amazing band. You guys, introduce yourself.
My name is Hubie Wang, I play guitar.
Daniel Watson, I play drums.
Yuki Hashi on the bass.
My name is Clifton Williams, I play piano.
Okay, you guys, is this your first time performing?
No, sir. Nah. We perform all the time throughout LA.
For a while. We've been in this thing for a while, so. Right, that's what's up. This is my first time here, so I'm amazed. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was very impressed. You guys, I'm serious. I'm from the East Coast, and I'm gonna tell you, you guys really made me I'm coming back. I'm coming back just because of y'all sound and everything.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming.
Now, where can people find you on social media platforms? I'm gonna start with you.
I'm on Instagram, Facebook as Yes Cliff Will or Clifton Williams. Any of those, you can follow me there.
Yeah, you can find me Hubie on guitar on Instagram. Probably the easiest way.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, same name, dwatz323.com, DWATZ 323.
So Instagram and Facebook. Yuki Lin Hayashi. That's it.
Okay, I want you all to give out a shout out to our magazine, T&E Magazine.
Shout out to T&E Magazine, you know what I'm talking about? Come out next time. For real. Shout out to T&E Magazine. Hey, we love you. Hey.
Hey, I'm Jeremy Erwin, producer and creator of the Soul Spot. I'm here with T&E Magazine, and thank you for watching.
Thank you for listening to Exum Music with your host, Lawon Exum. Subscribers, please don't forget to use my promo code, Exum Music, where you'll get 30% off your subscription. Exum out.